Welcome. Today is December 23rd, 2025. We are exactly 8 days away from the moment the world collectively decides to change. We've all seen the cycle before. The gym memberships purchased in a frenzy of guilt, the journals bought with high hopes, the declarations of New Year, New Me. But by mid-February, 80% of those dreams have turned into dust. Why? Because most people approach the new year with resolutions, not engineering. A resolution is a passive wish. It's a statement of intent without a foundation. I want to be richer. I want to be healthier. I want to be happier. These are outcomes, not actions. In this video, we're moving beyond the surface-level optimism of 2026. We're shifting toward a proactive paradigm. Future you, the version of you that exists on December 31st, 2026, is not a lottery win. That person is a result of intentional design. You don't just set goals for that person, you build that person. We are going to treat the next 12 months as a high-stakes engineering project where the product is your life.
Deconstructing your present self. Before we can build the skyscraper of your 2026, we have to look at the foundation. Most people fail because they try to build a new life on top of old, decaying structures. Identifying the unseen anchors. Right now, you are being held back by unseen anchors. These are the subconscious habits, the default settings, and the limiting beliefs that govern your behavior when you aren't paying attention. The comfort anchor, your brain's biological drive to keep you safe and stagnant. The social anchor, the people in your life who benefit from you staying exactly who you are. The narrative anchor, the story you tell yourself about who I am, e.g., I'm just not a morning person, or I've never been good with money. The brutal honesty exercise. To move forward, you need a level of honesty that feels uncomfortable. Take a piece of paper and divide it into 2 columns, what is working and what is not. But don't stop at the surface. If your health isn't working, ask why. Is it a lack of knowledge, or is it the fact that you use food as an emotional regulator at 9 p.m.? If your career is stagnant, is it the economy, or is it your refusal to upskill because you're afraid of being a beginner again? Mapping your current routines. Your life is simply the sum of your routines. If I look at your calendar and your bank statement from the last 90 days, I can predict your 2026 with 95% accuracy. Where does your time leak? What thought patterns trigger your procrastination? Understand your starting point. You cannot navigate to a new destination if you are lying about where you are on the map.
The Visionary Blueprint, Crafting Your Ideal 2026. Most people's goals are too vague to be actionable. I want to be successful is a ghost. It has no shape. To engineer reality, we need the Visionary Blueprint. From vague desires to crystal clear scenarios. Stop saying, I want to be fit. Instead, say, by October 2026, I have the cardiovascular endurance to run a half marathon in under 2 hours, and I recover within 24 hours. Specificity is the fuel of achievement. When the brain has a clear target, it begins to filter the world for opportunities to hit that target. This is known as the reticular activating system. Reverse engineering your ideal 2026. Look at your future self at the end of 2026. Now work backward. If you were debt-free in December 2026, what did you have to do in June? If you have a new career, what certifications did you need to start in February? What relationships define this future version of you? The future you avatar. Create an avatar for this person. How do they walk? How do they speak? How do they react to stress? You aren't trying to reach this person, you are embodying them. Every decision you make in 2026 should be filtered through one question. Would the person I am becoming do this? Engineering your path. Strategies for intentional design. Hope is not a strategy. To ensure 2026 is different, we must change the environment and the systems that govern your day. Habit stacking and environmental design. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Habit stacking. Attach a new, desired habit to an existing one. After I pour my first cup of coffee, existing, I will write down my top 3 priorities for the day, new. Environmental design. Make positive actions inevitable. If you want to read more, put a book on your pillow in the morning. If you want to stop scrolling, put your phone in another room at 8 p.m. Design for your weakest moments, not your strongest. Strategic elimination. Growth is as much about what you stop doing as what you start doing. You have a finite amount of willpower bandwidth. What needs to go? The friends who drain your energy? The subscriptions you don't use? The need to be liked by people you don't even respect? Clear the space so that the 2026 version of you has room to breathe. Accountability architects. Isolation is the enemy of progress. You need accountability architects, people or systems that hold you to the fire. This could be a mentor, a coach, or a peer group of high performers. When you know someone is watching, your integrity becomes a public matter, not just a private one.
Our 2026, a built reality, not just a hope. As we stand here on December 23, 2025, the temptation is to wait for January 1st to start. But the proactive shift begins the moment you decide that future you is worth the effort. The power of consistent micro-actions. Monumental change is rarely the result of one giant leap. It is the result of 1,000 tiny, boring, seemingly insignificant choices. The choice to drink water instead of soda. The choice to save $10 today. The choice to send one uncomfortable email. These are micro-actions. Over 365 days, these actions compound. By the time you reach December 2026, you won't recognize the person you were today. Your challenge. Start designing. Stop wishing. I am challenging you today. Don't wait for the ball to drop in Times Square. Today, identify one unseen anchor and cut it. Tomorrow, define one specific future you scenario. The day after, design one system that makes a good habit easier. 2026 is coming whether you are ready or not. You can either be a spectator to your own life, watching the months fly by in a blur of could-haves, or you can be the architect. The blueprint is in your hands. The materials are your time and your focus. It's time to stop making resolutions. It's time to start engineering. Welcome to your proactive shift.